You are watching French Action and my name is Jenny. Today I'm going to share 3 tips to get you to improve your written French and give you an exercise to complete afterwards. Vous êtes prêts? C'est parti! So let's look at tip number 1, astuce numéro 1. Astuce numéro 1 is basically improve your spelling in French. Why lose marks for making silly mistakes in spelling? And this is really easy to sort out. There's already a video out there and I would advise you to watch it, as it highlights the type of spelling mistakes which are often made. Tip number 2, astuce numéro 2, is basically learn some homophones. I remind you that homophones are words which have the same pronunciations but mean something totally different. For example, ver, 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 ver. Those 4 words are pronounced exactly the same way, but they mean different things. The first one is a worm. The second one could be worms in the plural form or the word towards. Ver with double R is a glass, and vert, I'm sure you know that one, it means green. So, as you can see, it's easy to make mistakes. There's already a video for you, which is called Sort Out Your Spelling Before Your French Exams with Homophones. So just watch it and learn other homophones with this video. Tip number 3, astuce numéro 3, which is really what I'm interested in today, which is the right word order in French. I'm sure you've noticed that the order in French is very different from English. So let's see what is different. First of all, the use of adjectives. A quick reminder, an adjective is a word which describes a noun. So if we have a blue car, blue describes the noun which is car. And we are going to have une voiture bleue because the adjective is placed after car. So we're going to have une voiture bleue. Now, the French club. So here I'm using an adjective of nationality, which is French. Now we have to be careful. We could have 2 translations for this. If we are talking about a club which is French, we're going to say le club français. But if we are talking about the French club, for example, in a school or in a community where they are talking about the French language, we're talking about something different. And that will be le club de français. So you will have a de here. And I wanted to make this point today because very often I hear le club français when they actually mean le club de français. Here's a selection of adjectives placed after the nouns. So we have color, which we had before, une voiture noire, a black car, and we have noir with an I because voiture is feminine. Nationality, we've just seen that one as well. Une chanson russe, a Russian song. Then we have adjective of taste. Un gâteau délicieux, a delicious cake. Adjective of appearance. Une femme chic, a stylish woman. And then we have to remember that all adjectives with more than 3 syllables will be placed after the nouns. So we have extraordinaire. So let's count. Extraordinaire, 5 syllables. It has to be placed after. The use of nouns. If I say a birthday gift, we have two nouns here. We have birthday and we have gift. But birthday really behaves like an adjective because it describes the gift. It's a gift for a birthday. Now in French, we are going to go for the noun, the main noun, which is a gift. And birthday, which behaves like an adjective, will be placed after. So it's going to give you un cadeau d'anniversaire. The only thing is that because it's not an adjective, you're going to have a de, de. And here, because anniversaire begins with a vowel, we're going to remove the e and put an apostrophe. Un cadeau d'anniversaire. An electricity bill, same thing. It's a bill. Okay, so it's not, we're not going to pay the electricity, we're going to pay this bill. Okay, so we're going to have electricity behaving like an adjective. So we're going to start with the bill, which is une facture d'électricité. And here again, we're going to put a D apostrophe because électricité starts with a vowel. The use of possession. For example, you want to say my friend's car. What are you talking about? Is it your friend or are you talking about your car? Here, you're talking about the car of your friend. So you have to be very careful. Okay, so the same with Paul's shoes. We are talking about the shoes which belong to Paul. So with my friend's car, we're going to have the car of my friend. And be careful, it's not my car, because we're not talking about my car. We're talking about the car which belongs to my friend. So we're going to have la voiture de mon ami. And for Paul's shoes, the same thing. We're going to have les chaussures de Paul. The use of object pronouns. I'm not going to go deep into this because object pronouns is another video in itself. But just for you to remember that if you say, I am looking for my keys, and then you replace my keys with a pronoun, you're going to say, I am looking for them. Okay? So what's the translation of for them? Them in French. You're going to say, je cherche mes clés. I'm looking for my keys. Je les cherche. So be careful. You're not going to say, je cherche, and then try to look for something which says them. Okay? The them comes before the verb. So you have to be very, very careful in terms of the word order. Now the use of adverbs, and I have underlined them. As you can see, I always eat late or I often eat late, for example. And that will give you je mange toujours tard or je mange souvent tard. So what you need to remember here is that in English we have always or often before the verb, whereas in French is after. So that is the word order in French. The adverb comes after the verb. There's another video which is out there, which is called French Exam Preparation, Mistakes to Avoid in French, and that is part of the French Writing Exam series for A2 level. So if you haven't watched it and you are worried about your writing, your French writing, then I would advise you to have a look at it. Don't go away as yet, because there's a little exercise for you. And I'm going to give you 4 translations to complete into French. Are you ready for those 4 sentences? The first one is, I like my mother's yellow bag. The second one is, where is the house key? Number 3 is, I will go to France for my summer holiday. And the last one, my grandparents are celebrating their 60th wedding anniversary. So at this point, I would ask you to pause the video so that you can come up with your answers. Voici les réponses. I like my mother's yellow bag. So here we have to look at two things. One is the possession, and the second thing is the color of the bag. Okay? So we're going to have to think of the possession and the adjective of color. So that is going to give you J'aime le sac jaune de ma mère. J'aime le sac jaune de ma mère. Now, second sentence, where is the house key? So here we're just going to inverse, okay, the house key. We're not talking about the house, we're talking about the key, which belongs to the house, okay? Où est la clé de la maison? Where is the key of the house? Did you get that? Number 3, I will go to France for my summer holiday. So here the issue was summer holiday. So obviously you will be thinking of, okay, I need to put summer and then holiday. But you have to reverse it because we're not talking about the summer, we're talking about the holiday, which happens in the summer. So we're going to say, j'irai en France. So I will go is j'irai. En France, to France. For is pour. And my summer holiday would be mes vacances d'été. So you have to be careful. Holiday is singular. Well, in England, it's singular. Vacations in America, I think. So be careful. J'irai en France pour mes vacances d'été. Okay? Holiday is always plural in French. Because you know the French don't go on holiday for one day. The last sentence, my grandparents are celebrating their 60th wedding anniversary. So here again, the issue would be wedding anniversary. So what they're celebrating is obviously their wedding, but we celebrate a birthday or anniversary, and the anniversary is for their wedding. So we're going to have anniversary first. So mes grands-parents fêtent leur 60e anniversaire de mariage. Did you get that? Did you get the translations right? Did you get the word order right? Well, bravo if you did. But before we go, I would like to say something. The word order is different in French, so do not translate word for word. And please apply the rules each time. And I can assure you, you will always get it right. We've come to the end of this video. Was it really useful? If you loved it, then like it, share it, and don't forget to subscribe. Au revoir!